Okay.
Smells good.
It does, doesn't it?
That's just me.
It's you.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is Smokey, Steve, and Mark.
Why, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yes, happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Yes.
I don't have this Mondays.
I don't either. I had a very bad day yesterday.
Yeah.
I felt so awful. I don't know if it's the weather that does it or not. Like I was telling you yesterday, every time this happens, like when I feel bad, like down and achy and swollen and fatigued and all that, I always think, oh, what did I do? Did I not sleep right? Did I not do this? Maybe I worked too hard. Maybe I did it. I try to find a reason for it. The reason is I have RA.
That's the reason. That's why.
I know. But anyway, but I woke up this morning and feel way much better today. So I'm very grateful for that.
Which is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a rough day yesterday.
It was a little rough. But anyway, that was yesterday and today's a new day. And we were cooking today too.
We were.
Yes.
I helped.
Yes, you did.
I helped.
You did. Well, you made one of my favorite things.
I did.
I mean, everybody's been asking for some air fryer cooking videos too. So we have that. We roasted a whole chicken too.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to that, so we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So what's new with you? You go back to work?
First, talk about Mondays. I've been at work in 2.5 weeks or so.
Yeah.
All my ducks are in a row as far as paperwork, so I'm set to return tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking like I may split my day between being in the office and then being on the road, which is...
On your first day back?
Yeah, my first day back.
Wow.
We'll see. But I have to have a talk with my my bosses about like where I left off, the work I was doing, the work I'll be doing going forward.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that. So...
Well, I think that's a good idea because my big fear was you going back right the way you left.
Yeah.
And getting overwhelmed right away. And we just, want to make sure that you don't have a reoccurrence. Make sure everything is all in a row.
Yeah.
And you're set.
Yeah, well, to the extent that work caused stress that led up to what happened.
Yeah.
I want to alleviate that part of
Yeah.
it. So, come up with some strategies. We'll see what's
Yeah.
what. I have things on the medical end that are different than when I left.
Yes.
I did find a good therapist.
Yeah.
Who works weekends. So I'll be starting that
nice.
next Sunday, or this Saturday coming up.
Yeah.
So.
And for those of you who don't know, it's our therapist who we did couples therapy with years and years ago.
It's so easy. She can just pull my chart and know everything that's wrong with me.
And you already have a rapport with her.
And she already knows you.
Yeah. I
don't have to explain you from scratch.
I think that's great.
Or
I
me,
think that's
which is great.
A wonderful thing.
Yeah.
For therapy. So that's all that works. That's good.
And I could stand for therapy. I haven't been in therapy for about... it's been a while since we did couples therapy. So like 3 years.
Yeah.
But I think therapy is kind of thing like physical therapy. You slip in and out of. When you need it, you do it. When you don't, you don't. She's a good therapist in that she had said, the point of therapy is not to be in therapy forever.
Forever, yeah.
You have an issue you need to deal with. You deal with that issue. And then you live.
Yeah.
Then you go on with life.
The way that she said that, yeah. I remember we had a joke. It wasn't a joke, but it was funny on our last therapy session for couples therapy. It was like, we graduated.
Yeah.
We can move on from therapy.
I know.
But no, she's a great therapist, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm glad you're not freaking out about going back to work tomorrow. I was concerned that, especially the day before going back after being away for so long, that you'd be like extremely freaked out about it. I'm sure your stomach is rumbling a little bit, but you made such improvements this week as opposed to last week that I think that was exactly what needed to happen. You needed to have that time off.
Yeah.
To continue to heal. I think that was good.
It was good. I feel in better shape to go back now.
Good.
So,
well, good.
Do or don't. I have to go anyway.
I go back to work tomorrow too.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, I know.
Well, hopefully it'll be a better week.
Yeah, last week was a little rough, but it was okay. It was just work,
We all have another day, even if only to complain. We have another day above ground.
This is true. Well, we also have mail call for you, our viewer mail call, because it's Sunday. We always do Sunday mail call. But first, why don't we show you how to make an oven roasted whole chicken and air fried potato wedges.
Sound good?
Sound good?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Let's get in the kitchen.
Okay, so we're in the kitchen, and today we are cooking. Today we're going to make a whole roasted chicken. And I thought I'd share my recipe for a garlic herb roasted whole chicken, right? Okay, so that sounds good. So, just to start, I have about a 5-pound whole chicken here, and I removed the all the giblets inside, and I gave it a quick wash down with just some cold water. You don't have to scrub a chicken at all, and then I patted it dry. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this. Let me get everything ready here. Now, I have the roasting pan ready, which I just sprayed with some non-stick spray, and I just added the neck there because I'm going to make some gravy out of this too, so I just threw the neck in the bottom there. And, well, the giblets I have cooking over here on the stove, I thought we could give it to our fur babies, you know. I know you can give it to them raw. I'm just uncomfortable with that, so I do cook them first, but they love it. It's a treat. So Oscar and Bandit probably will really, really enjoy it. Okay, so our chicken is ready. Our oven is preheated, and it is preheated to 375. So, in this bowl, I made a mixture, and this mixture is a 1/4 cup of melted butter, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, the squeeze of a half of a lemon, the other half I shoved inside the cavity here. And then we have about 2 tablespoons of parsley and about 1 tablespoon of rosemary. And then, if you like, thyme would be good too, but this is my recipe, so that's what I put in there. This is what we're going to use to season our chicken. And we're just going to very, very heavily season our chicken with this mixture. Now you could also add about a 1/4 cup of white wine to this too. I think that makes a wonderful, wonderful flavor. I'm out of cooking wine, and we don't have alcohol in the house at all, so we couldn't do that. But that's okay. It's still going to be totally delicious, but I think for a nice little addition, add some white wine. Now, I always get up under the skin as well with all of this yummy, yummy, yummy goodness. I put a bit in there like that. Get some garlic up in there too. Just make sure we're very, very, very well seasoned, because we want to have it totally bursting with flavor, right? Totally bursting. All right. So that is good. Okay, so we have a little bit left, and what we're going to do with that is, after about 30 minutes, we're going to take it out and do another quick rub on it too. A little secret. Now, this is a garlic head that I had just cut in half crosswise, and we're going to throw that in the cavity like that. Push it in there. And did I get in? I did get in there. Okay, and last but not least, about a cup of water in there. You know what, I'm going to add just a little bit more, only because I have such a large roasting pan here. My rack didn't fit in the smaller one I have. I have just a little rack there. You don't need to have that big rack that keeps it way up. I just like a little one, just a little one to keep it off the bottom there. So we have that ready to go, and I need a little bit of foil. I can tell I'm not ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some foil on top of this. And I happen to have the grill foil. It's non-stick foil. Love this stuff. Alright, so we're just going to loosely cover it. It doesn't have to be sealed at all. We're just going to loosely cover it, okay? Like that. And we're going to put it in the oven. There we go. And we're going to put this in the oven at 375 for 10 minutes. Then we're going to reduce the heat to 350 and leave it in for a ½ hour, okay? And I'll check back with you then, and I'll show you what we do in a ½ hour, okay? So I'm putting this baby in the oven. Okay, so it's been a ½ hour. Well, technically 40 minutes if you count the first 10 minutes at 375. And why do we do that, you ask? The answer is super simple. I don't know. That's the answer. For all the years that I've been making this recipe, that's how I did it. And it turns out wonderful. So why mess with it? This was a recipe of my grandmother's, so I don't know. I never questioned her why. That's why we do it. Is that an answer?
It's enough.
It's enough. Okay. So now I'll show you. Okay. That's a good looking bird. Oh, it smells good already, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to baste it again, but I'm going to recap our seasoning mix here because I think I left something out when I said it before. So, for the basting seasoning, it is a 1/4 cup of butter melted, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we have a tablespoon of rosemary, 2 tablespoons of parsley, the squeeze of a half of a lemon. We put the other half in the cavity. And this is what I forgot, and approximately 4 cloves of garlic, which I minced and put in there. I think I forgot to mention that before. And then you can add a 1/4 cup of white wine if you would like, okay? So now we're just going to baste it again, just like we did at the beginning, with what we had left over. Get all the luscious goodness on here. Luscious, luscious goodness. There's my little neck, why not? And I can already smell this is going to be good. And everything drips down, and we're going to make a real nice gravy, too. Okay, so we basted it again. Now this time, we're going to cover it back up. And we're going to put it back in the oven. Covered for 15 minutes. And then at that point, we're going to uncover it and let it continue roasting in there. We're at 350. And I'm going to say, okay, put it in for 15 minutes, uncover it. About 15 minutes longer after that. But, you know, all chickens are different. If you have a 5-pounder, that'll be perfect. But when we take it out, I'll let you know the exact count, okay? So I'm going to put them back in. See you in a minute. Okay, and while that's in, I think this would be a perfect time to show you what we're going to do for a side dish. So Steven's in charge of that today, and he's going to show you how to make air roasted potato wedges. All right, let's go.
Okay, so Mark basted the chicken. I have a little time to kill, so I'm going to be doing some air fryer oven roasted potatoes. So, we happened to come onto a big bag of potatoes from my mother, and they were all different sizes. Just for an example, there was like a red potato, a fingerling potato, I don't even know, it's real small. I think that's a Yukon Gold, and it's so small. So, I rinsed all of them off, and I'm filling up a quart container with about that much. This should probably be enough for 2 to 4 people, depending on how hungry they are. Now, they're all different sizes, so you try to get them down to roughly the same size. So I'm just quartering the big ones. Throw them in. This one's so little, I'm going to throw it in whole. This one, too, actually. I'll split it in half. And so on and so forth until you fill the whole thing up. This one is a fingerling. I'm just going to break it in half. Cut it in half.
Roasted fingerlings.
They're very good.
They are.
Sorry, buddy, no room for you. So, what I then do is take some olive oil. Could be any olive oil. If you don't like olive oil, use something else. And then a good slug of it on top. I'm going to say probably, I don't know, 2 tablespoons at least.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
At least. And I had a lid for this thing
Oh, I
somewhere.
put it in the drawer right over there.
Over here?
I was tidying up.
You were tidying up? Oh, see, I see. When you're tidying up after you cooked, just put all my stuff away. That'll fit. So, the oil's in there. I don't like touching it. I don't like messing up my hands. It gets everywhere, so I just shake it, and the oil kind of...
You don't have any sound effects.
I don't make noises.
I think it makes the food taste better.
Yeah. So everyone's coated, and again, we're going to the air fryer here.
Yes.
So it just dump them in. And this is where you can do seasonings if you like. I'm going real basic. We're just going to do salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. Again, to your taste. Right now, they're oily, so it'll stick. So this would be the point. I've tried throwing it in and then shaking it around. What you get is like 2 really salty potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
And that's pretty much it. I'm thinking even the marinade would probably be good flavor on the potatoes, too.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go for that. So season to your liking. The only caution is that because you roast these at a high heat, some seasonings might burn before the potatoes are done.
Ah.
So these are going to go into the air fryer. It has a French fry setting, which I don't like, so I'm putting ours up. They're all different. 390, and I'm going to say 18 minutes. And then we'll check it around 9. So we'll check it about halfway through, give it a shake, test it to see where they're at. So I will catch back up with you when we check on these.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Okay, so the air fryer, the potatoes are done. It was 390 for 18 minutes, and I gave them a shake at 9 minutes. Also, to make sure, if you can see, they're browned.
Oh, yeah.
I tested with a fork. I used to test with like a paring knife, but a knife will pierce things that a fork won't. So I've had raw potatoes before.
Oh, right.
So I usually just find the biggest one, and if the fork goes in, I just assume the rest are fine. So pull those out, and you can see.
Oh, yeah.
They're good. And even though we put some olive oil on there, there's some that actually collects in the bottom, too. Now, these will be crispy right out of the air fryer, so if you're eating right away, you'll get that a little bit of a crunch. They'll soften as they sit. You can throw a lid over them. It'll make them soft on the inside, too. And then if you just want to crisp them back up, throw them back in the air fryer for a couple minutes at 400, and they'll pop right back up.
Cool.
So this is our very simple side. Good with meat, good with game.
It's one of my favorite things you make, and I do like these a lot.
I like them in ketchup because I like everything with ketchup. Fingerlings, chilled with mayonnaise, is a very impressive hors d'oeuvre, by the way.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, and all you have to do is roast
about
potatoes.
that.
Your friends will think you're a snob, and all you have to know is that there's 2 ingredients. So
Cool.
That's the potatoes, and then we're wrapped up here. We'll get back to the chicken.
Okay,
Sound
sounds good.
Maybe I'll take one to test, just to make sure. We'll let that cool.
Okay. Well, it's been exactly an hour and 15 minutes for our chicken. Looks good, huh? A good thing to invest in, or a good thing to do, is you want to make sure that your chicken has an internal temperature of at least 165, and it does, but I just wanted to show you and give you a suggestion to invest in one of these little babies. Somebody sent this to me. This is a gift from one of our viewers. Thank you again. Love it. But anyway, so that's, that's a sure method of, knowing that if it's done or not. Now, this one had a little pop-up timer in it, too. I don't know when they started doing that with chickens.
I don't know.
I've never bought one that had one. I know they do it with turkeys, but anyway, I never use these. But anyway, so it looks really good. One thing I wanted to tell you, when I brought it out to remove the foil during the last 20 minutes of roasting, I added a half of an onion around the bottom of it, and that is just to give some flavor to it because I'm going to make gravy out of that. So I just wanted to tell you that that's what I did. Why? Because I know we didn't do it before. You're probably like, why is there onions in there? Well, that's why. So that I can add some flavor to my gravy. And it looks as if, let's see. It looks as if this is going to make, this is going to make good gravy. Our neck is all cooked and everything. So anyway, what I'll do is remove the bird from the pan and let it sit. And we won't slice into it. I like to let it sit for at least 10-15 minutes to seal up all the juices in there. And then I will take all of this liquid and I will turn it into gravy. So that's how you make a roasted chicken. This is a garlic herb roasted chicken and air fryer potato wedges. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And that's how you make chicken.
That is. And
potatoes. And
in
potatoes.
the air fryer.
Haven't tried the chicken, but I've been pulling at those potatoes.
Uh-huh.
I have to make sure they're cooked.
Well, yeah, you have to make sure they're good.
One of each variety has to be cooked. So I tried the red, and it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Tried the fingerling, and it was okay. And the Yukon Gold was good, too.
Well, good. I'm glad you tested them all.
I had to make sure. So I'll just pull them off dinner.
Okay.
I'll have like half as many potatoes with dinner.
Okay.
So.
Okay. But, I think we're going to make steamed broccoli with it, so that'll be a great meal.
Love another vegetable.
Yeah.
Be nice and rounded out.
It'll be so cool. I'm so excited.
I know. I haven't had like a real meal in
a while. Yeah, I have, well, it's funny. You were off, but you'd think you would have time to do all of that and everything, but when you don't feel like doing it, like, you know, when you're still recouping and still,
Yeah.
you know, that you don't, it's,
No.
like, I like to cook when I, like, am inspired, or, you know, like, I thoroughly enjoy cooking and baking, but when, like, I have to do it, it takes something away or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there was just, I wasn't feeling it most days. And you
Yeah.
were doing double duty because you were doing all the stuff I would usually do,
Yeah.
plus working, plus that. So I wouldn't expect you to come home and roast a chicken at like 5 o'clock in the evening.
Right.
So,
but as you saw, it was not difficult.
Was not complicated.
No, it wasn't. I think a lot of people get intimidated, like, you know, roasting whole birds and stuff, you know, like
especially
that.
turkeys. People get intimidated.
But it's really not that difficult.
It's just like a big chicken.
Yeah.
Just how many minutes a pound and leave it in there.
Yeah.
And don't peek. I'm a peeker.
Yeah, I'm not a peeker.
I'm a peeker.
Yeah,
I peek all the time.
Close the oven and it stays closed.
Yeah.
You know.
So. But we have some mail.
But yeah, let's get on.
Mark went to the P.O. box.
It's not a Sunday without our mail call.
Yes, and we had a generous amount of viewer mail.
Yeah, we have some mail to go through here. Let me give this to you. And I'm going to save the samples, freebies, contest wins. I'm going to save that, and we'll open that tomorrow, and I'll tell you why in a minute. All right.
Okay.
I have our letter opener.
Here's one that here's one that's just to me.
Just to you, okay.
And here's one that's addressed just to you.
Oh, just to me.
So.
Okay. And we both got smiley stickers.
We did get stickers,
yes.
and they made it all the way from
We're
Missouri.
Mexico, Missouri. Awesome. Okay. Well, I can use my finger, I guess. Oh, you got a kitty cat.
I got a kitty cat.
I got a kitty cat too.
Hope your day is cushioned in comfort, pillows plumped, thoughts relaxed, heart warmed, prayers and wishes made just for you. Miss you, Steve. Get well soon. The only Oz Angel. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you so much.
cool. Mine is, sometimes we just need to hear, I'm thinking of you, and know people are there for us. I just wanted you to know you're on my mind. Mark, I know how hard it is when your significant other is sick or in the hospital. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Stay positive. Love, the only Oz Angel. Thank you so much. That is so nice.
All right. We have another. You want to open?
Okay. Sure. Open that one?
Yeah.
All right. Smokey, Steve, and Mark, and this is from Hawaii. Look, and it says aloha.
Uh-huh.
Yay. Oh, I've always wanted to go. Never been to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay.
There we
got
go.
it. Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
I won't read it all because I don't know if she wants us to read it all. But dear Steve and Mark, I just wanted to send a quick note to let you know how very proud of both of you, how you handled the challenges. You handled the challenges super cool. And then it goes on to say, Steve, you are a wonderful person, and I appreciate so much you sharing your truth because it helps me so much. I am 57 and have had mental health issues her whole life. And I finally got her meds right years ago, but sometimes I have to get an adjustment.
I had an adjustment.
Yes, totally understand that frustration. My thoughts and prayers are with you and hope you feel better soon. And Mark, you are such an awesome partner for Steve. You are so supportive and encouraging. Aw. You made me feel so good to know there are such great and supportive people out there. I know it's hard with the arthritis, and I send you my thoughts and prayers to take care of yourself. God bless you both. Thank you so much. And this is from Renee.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you. That was so heartfelt.
That was thoughtful. Very
thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you. All the way from Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to open one.
So very nice. Okay.
What am I opening? Okay. Ooh. Well sealed. This one's coming from California, El Segundo.
Okay. I'll get this one started.
There are certain people who, without even knowing it, make this world a little brighter and a little nicer.
Did you know you're one of those special people?
Mark and Steve, you two do make the world a little brighter. Your channel makes me laugh, makes me smile, warms my heart. Steve, I wish you serenity and joy. And Mark, thank you for handling the past week with such loving grace.
Oh.
My friends, MJ Cody and Mary
Aw,
T. Thank you.
you.
My head's about to explode
Aw.
for the
Aw.
to pop up our egos.
It's so nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I do.
This one is
humbling.
From, let's see, Portland, Oregon. What do we got? I already remember that. Okay. The world needs your voice. It needs your talents. It needs you. Oh, this is actually for you, Steve. Steve, no matter what, know that a lot of people are pulling for you every step of the way. Thank you for being so open and sharing your mental health challenges with us. It helps those who have daily challenges ourselves to know that we are not alone. I hope you are feeling better real soon. I miss your cute smile. Hi to Mark. He's such a sweetie. Hugs for Bandit from Kelbell. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh,
I get to open one.
there you go. Oh, wow, these are so nice.
Alright. This one's coming from Land O'Lakes, Florida.
Land O'Lakes, really?
Sometimes life's hard to figure out. Challenges and obstacles arise that were never meant in our plans. Yet God always finds there to take us by that. God is always there to take us by the hand, walk with us step by step, and guide us through the good He has in our lives.
Oh,
This is another one. I don't want to read too much.
okay.
It's for us. We miss you, love your humor, your handsome face. I'm just reading the flattering parts. Your kindness and your joy. Take all the time you need talking about coming back to the world.
They'll be waiting for us.
Yeah. God bless your sweetheart. Much love, Blue Flamingo.
Blue Flamingo. That's
Thank
so
you.
nice, and it's so nice that you mentioned that too, because one of the things that I was stressing about when Steven wasn't here was making the videos every day, and I was like, if I don't, everyone's gonna leave and hate us. So just saying that was just so nice, and it's reassuring. Thank you. Thank you.
And we have a box.
And we have a box? Okay, I'll open the box.
You can use this, or do you need a
No, I can
box
use
cutter?
that. We got a box. We got a box. Okay, what do we got? We got paper.
We got paper. Bandit.
He does love that. And he has a new little apartment.
Oh, he does.
Well, that's more like an efficiency.
Jump in.
Okay.
Here he comes.
We have...
Dilled green bean mix,
Oh my
refrigerator or
goodness.
canning.
Okay, hi Mark and Steve. This is so you can make your own dilly beans. Be sure to take a beauty bite. That is hysterical.
Oh my god. Very timely. Very timely,
That
too.
is so great.
We're making our own green beans.
Yes, we
to.
are. We have to. For those of you who don't know, I believe that's a reference to somebody.
To Foodie Beauty.
Foodie Booty and her
Yes.
beauty bite.
She
She
has
always eats those, right?
Yeah, she eats them. In the last few videos in weeks, she's been eating pickled green beans.
Uh-huh.
And then pickled other things. The last video this week, she ate like 5 pickled things with her meal. So.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is fantastic. That is from T-Dub. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, we'll be making these.
We will be making these.
Yeah.
I just can't decide if I want to wait until I grow them and make them, or if we should buy a pack from the grocery store and make them.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. If they're good, we could always get them.
Oh, that was priceless. I love it. Thank you guys so much for the mail. That was
nice.
That's just so nice. You know what? It just makes, I don't know. It's nice. I don't even know what
It's
to
always
say.
nice. Like, something like this will happen, and you think, there are good people in the world. There are
There are.
thoughtful people in the world.
Yeah.
And then something will happen in 20 minutes, and all that goes away.
I
you know?
know.
But then it comes back. There's
But
always
then-
nice reminders
there's-
that come.
Yeah,
you know?
like this is the kind of stuff that sticks. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I save all of these, and we have a big box that we put them all in, and we go
Yeah.
through them every once in a while. So thank you. It
Mhm.
much appreciated. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. I think we should end on that note, because that was
That was nice.
I have like a warm, fuzzy feeling going through me. I don't want to lose it. So.
No. Well, we'll cut it there then.
Okay.
Well, thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the like button. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc.
Yes.
Our email address and contact info is all listed below. Thank you for watching, and Mark will catch up with you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
I will, because I didn't show you the contest wins from this week and all of the samples that I got this week, and there was a reason. I'm going to open those tomorrow for you because I teamed up with another company out there, another website, another like Facebook group, and everybody's been asking how they can get started with like the contests and the instant win games. So I teamed up with this person, and we're going to do a video tomorrow on just that, how you can get started in doing contest, instant wins, freebies, stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely check me out tomorrow with Mondays with Mark, okay? All right. So have a good night, everyone. It was fantastic spending time with you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, stay positive, everybody. Ciao.